Greeting from BSSS. Myself Dr. Sushma Sunita Tirki, Assistant Professor from the Department of Commerce. Today we are going to discuss on the topic adventure tourism. As you know, it has become a passion, it has become a thrilling, it has become an adventure for each and every group of the tourist or the people. In this topic, we are going to discuss the meaning and definition, adventure tourism, India's significant geographical advantages, India's potential for adventure tourism, component of adventure tourism, classification of adventure tourism, characteristics and features of adventure tourism, planning and development perspectives of adventure tourism, steps taken by the state and central agencies and ministries. Adventure tourism is a niche tourism. It is exploration or travel with a certain degree of risk involved. It may require special skills and physical exertion. According to the Adventure Travel Trade Association, adventure travel may be any tourist activities that includes physical activities, cultural exchange and connection with the nature, which is the important aspects. Adventure, outdoor, recreation and sports are the most rapid component of modern tourism. Adventure tourism is mainly seen as thrilling tourism activities and also activity based tourism such as mountaineering, trekking, sailing, white water rafting, angling, ballooning, parachuting and so on. Adventure tourism becomes a quite rage with the younger generation especially, who wants to venture into a special experience and also the unknown adventure world. Few definitions were given by the expert. According to the Travel Trade Association, a tourist activities that includes physical activities, cultural exchange or activities in nature. Adventure activities or adventure tourism is a special form of tourism, or you can say special interest tourism. According to John Canning, the fascination of the world adventure is perhaps the most people think of it as a life being lived at a far greater intensity than a normal life. How now you are going to connect it, or whether you are going to link up with the recreation activities. According to Mission Terms, recreation is a diverse industry. Raffles clearly sees recreation's main purpose is one of the recreating or revitalizing people so that they may efficiently return to their routine activities and are also happy with the recreational as well as not only recreational but economically gainful work. According to Mayer and Bright Bill defines, recreation activities voluntarily engage in during one leisure time and motivated by the satisfaction or pleasure derived from it. Recreational industry centers participation in sports, curative spa, sunbathing and social contact in relaxation atmosphere. Generally, all adventure activities and sports are outdoor recreational activities, and herein lies the thing how its link with the adventure tour with recreation. Adventure tourism, India's significant geographical advantage. How India has a multiple advantage because of its geographical location. As you know, India has significant geographical advantage owing to its rich natural and ecotourism resources, in which 70% of Himalayas, 7,000 kilometers of coastlines among one of the three countries in the world with both hot and cold desert, which is ranked 10th in total area under the forest cover. Because of the wide variety in the geographical extent, India is now becoming most chosen adventure tourism destination in the entire world. India caters one of the best mountain range in the world, and because of its peninsula, it is surrounded by water bodies from all the three sides. Some of the popular adventure sports have grown into major tourist platform in India. These are mountaineering, trekking, rock climbing, skiing, river rafting, cliff jumping, paragliding, bungee jumping, scuba diving, surfing and many more. The Greater Himalaya starts from northern region and going towards the northeast region. The Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats offer the best place of mountaineering, skiing, rock climbing, whereas Western and Eastern coastline offers a bundle of water-based adventure tourism activities. Now, what is India's potential for the adventure tourism? Despite the natural wealth and potential, India ranked quite low in the global adventure tourism. India holds great potential to become a global marketplace for the adventure activities and sports. India has tremendous potential to attract adventure tourists from different parts of the world. From north to south and east to west, the geographical condition of the country provides competitive edge regarding the development of adventure opportunities. The component. What are the major component which is required in the adventure activities? Now we are going to discuss this. The space. A space is a physical setting with a particular activities is carried out, also known as environment. For example, in case of air, paragliding, water in case of scuba diving. Now we talk about the attractions. This is to amplify the adventure activities. It could be any attraction site such as temple, monuments, community, with the activities it is being performed at that particular destination. For example, trekking at Vaishno Devi or trekking at Kedarnath. Sense of unknown. It is something which has been hidden. A suspense which creates full thrills and excitement. It depends on the activity to be performed. Nature. How it has been connected to nature? Yes. It means our surrounding, the environment. Many people choose activities which they choose to explore the nature more closely, such as trekking and bird watching at the same time. Satisfaction. Adventure activities provides a level of satisfaction they seek for in travel by engaging tourists in activities they are regenerated themselves, can feel happy, spend time in groups, learn about different cultures and gain some self-confidence. Commercial viability. This deals with the economic benefit of adventure tourism and sustain it for the many more years. Any adventure activities which qualifies to be an adventure tourism activities only will be commercial viability. This leads with the economic benefit of the adventure tourism and sustain it for many years. Any adventure activities which qualifies to be an adventure tourism activity only with the commercial viability. Unusualness. This is the main purpose of adventure tourism. After performing adventure activities again and again, it may happen that the thrill and the excitement related to that activity may lose, but when the medium change, the thrill of adventure returns back. Risk. It is mainly the calculated risk which a tourist can predict relating to his or her own gesture and experience. This helps in dealing with a tough, hard situation. Classification of adventure activities, or you can say classification of adventure tourism. Basically, it is divided into two categories. One is called hard tourism and the another is called soft tourism. Hard tourism. Hard adventure tourism involves activities that often have high risk factors, greater physical challenge and very basic facilities. In this, tourists introduce themselves to the natural outdoor setting, challenge themselves by performing many activities that give them a motivational push and where the risk is the main motivation factors involved. Soft adventure tourism. Soft adventure tourism involves activities that has very lower risk, greater comfort in accommodation, less physical activities involved in it. It is often included basically for the education and discovering purpose, exploration of the environment, engaging with the heritage and culture of the host destination. Now, you can see the table in which the categorization or the types of adventure activities can be conducted. This table chart has been given by the Adventure Travel Trade Association. Hard adventure activities, which includes caving, climbing, whether it could be mountain, whether it could be a rock or even an ice, rock climbing, ice climbing, trekking, skydiving and snoring. Under these soft adventure activities, backpacking, bird watching, camping, canoeing, ecotourism, fishing, hiking, horse riding, hunting, kayaking, orienting, safari, scuba diving, snorkeling, skiing, snowboarding, skating and surfing are included. Now again it is being classified under the environment or the natural environment which has been available, as per the land, as per the air and as per the water based activities. Under the land it comes under the Arctic trip. You can go for the rock climbing, you can go for the mountain climbing, trekking, camping, hiking, safari and mountain biking. Under the category of the air based adventure activities, that is soaring, skydiving, hand gliding, paragliding, bungee jumping, parasailing, parajumping and micro light fighting. And under the category of water based activities, that is surfing, scuba diving, fishing, canoeing, boating, windsurfing, jet skiing and water skiing. Again, on the basis of the availability of resources, adventure activities are classified as mountain based tourism, beach based tourism and wildlife based tourism. Mountain based tourism, under the category it comes mountaineering, you can go for mountaineering, rock climbing, trekking, paragliding and skiing. Under the beach tourism, you can go for surfing, scuba diving, fishing, sailing, yachting. And under the wildlife tourism, you can go for safari, bird watching, wildlife viewing, camping and jungle exploration. Characteristics and features of adventure tourism. The threefold combination of the activities, nature and culture mark adventure tourism as an all-round challenge. Some unique characteristics are physical activities, that is the exertion or the psychometric skills. Next is contact with the nature. Next is contact with the different cultures. Journey with vehicle or either by human, or you can take whatever the mode of transportation you want. Uncertainty, outcomes, danger and risk, challenges, anticipated rewards, novelty, stimulation and excitement, exploration and discovery, contrasting emotion. And the planning. Now, when you talk about the adventure sports activities, what is the role of the government which has taken initiative? According to that, we can say that planning and development is the perceptives of the adventure sports. In that, we can say that effective planning is required for the successful adventure activities, considering the expectation of the visitors, local and environment. Policy, strategies, regulation must align to make sure that industry is sustainable for future generation to enjoy. Destination management, you should know, stakeholders involvement should be there, spatial planning should be there. It needs a sustainable which provides unique experience and support to the local economy. Destination assessments has to be done, stakeholder consultancy is required to develop the industry in that particular area. Infrastructure is mandatory, so you should have such as the road, communication, accommodation to support the adventure tourism industry. Marketing and promotion plays the vital role. Challenges, which has been challenges in planning and developing adventure tourism. Though adventure tourism is one of the fast growing sector in India, but there are lots of challenge faced to the adventure tourism in the country. Some of these are lacks of facilities for performing adventure activities, for example, equipments required for trekking, winter sports, water sports, lack of tent accommodation, lack of entrepreneur and skill among the indigenous population, lack of marketing facilities, funds, lack of institution and governments, and lack of financial supports toward the unorganized sectors of adventure. Basically, when you talk about, there are several challenges such as environment, social and economic factors needs to be addressed to ensure long-term sustainability to the industry. Environmental sustainability, social impact and economic development is mandatory. Major threats, what are the major threats, thrust area, that is the sustainable practice. Promoting sustainable practice such as reducing waste and conserving nature, encouraging responsible travel behavior such as respecting local cultures and custom. Supporting local communities through tourism such as hiring local guides, purchasing local product from the place. Futuristic promotional steps are social media campaign, while appealing with the shareable contact of social media such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter to showcase the adventure tourism activities offered by the agencies. Collaboration with the influencer, partners with the travel influencer and adventure enthusiastic to provide the current, or you can say central agencies offering and reaching with a wide audience. Virtual reality. Develop a virtual reality experience that allow potential customers to virtually experience the adventure tourism activities offered by the central agencies. Create a unique and immersive marketing tools. Email marketing campaign. It plays a major role which targets the adventure tourist for getting the information from that. They highlight the unique offering of the central agencies and encouraging them to book their next adventure. Steps taken by the central ministry agency. Strategic pillar, in that a state assessment, ranking and strategies, skill capacity building and certification is mandatory, marketing and promotion, strengthening adventure tourism, safety management framework, national and state level rescue and communication grid is mandatory, destination and product development, governance and institutional framework. Stakeholders, basically for promotion and the development of adventure tourism, it should involve a diverse set of stakeholders whose role will be very vital for the success of the strategies. That is the involvement of ministry, state government, Raj Panchayat, industry, non-government organization and local community. Today we have discussed the about the adventure tourism, and in that we have discussed the types of adventure tourism, what are the role of the government or the central government, and what are the component of the adventure tourism. Thank you so much.